This is my local inference setup. llama.cpp is serving the model. Nanobot is the interface agent layer. Qwen 3.6 27B dense is the model I'm updating it for. So I'm going to use an agent to show you how to set this up on your own computer, how to install everything, and how to get it all running. I'll explain what it's doing so you can also do it manually, but I would recommend using an agent because it's the 21st century. I already have Nanobot installed, I already have llama.cpp installed, and I already have my model. So I already have this installed. Rather than this being a clean install, it's going to be an update, but I'll show you how to get everything, because the important pieces are the model weights, the configs, and the system services. Once you understand those pieces, it makes the setup a lot easier to understand. Start with your favorite TUI. So I'm going to be using OpenCode. I recommend it to people. It's pretty cheap if you get the site. Kimi K2.6 is on 3x right now. So I'm going to be using this model as my agent. llama.cpp moves very quickly. Always new stuff coming out for it. So I like to update from the source and build it myself on my machine. So this is the inference engine. It will load the AI model and expose endpoints for your server so you can hook it up with OpenWebUI or Nanobot. If you're doing it manually, just clone or pull the repo from GitHub and build it. This is what I'll be asking my agent to pull. Just like that, I've gave it a little bit of information about what it needs to know, and then pull it and build it. Here we're at the stage where it's going to rebuild. There's existing cache with all the settings that was used to build it on my machine and get it working. I didn't change any of those settings originally. The agent did it. So it tried to run builds. The build failed. It tried a few different parameters, things related to CUDA. It found one that worked, and those are the commands that used every time to rebuild it, and it works again. So they're obviously, you can see them, but they'll obviously be different for your machine. Whilst that's building, take some time. Let me show you Nanobot. This is what I'm using for my channel. llama.cpp does have a built-in web UI, which is functional, but if you want to hook it up to Nanobot or OpenClaw and use it as your agent, or Hermes agent, that's one I'm going to be trying out soon. I heard a lot of good things about it. I just like this one because it's very small, so about 4,000 lines of Python. You can read through it, you can vet the code yourself, and you can make your own modifications. So it's good as a research project. For Qwen 3.6, quantization is basically compression for the model weights. So a high precision means you have better quality, but it will use much more memory. Low precision lets you run bigger models or more context, but you lose a bit of quality. So ideally you want to choose probably the biggest one you could fit within your VRAM and with your context requirement, Q8, Q6, and then move your way down until it fits basically. Very low quant is not recommended, like the 2-bit and 3-bit on small models. So if you're like very low on VRAM, it's recommended to just move to a smaller model at a higher quant rather than a bigger model at very small quant. You'll pick a quantization. Unsloth is kind of the go-to for people. 4-bit tends to be that kind of sweet point where it just doesn't take up too much VRAM and it's still very usable and doesn't diverge much from the original model. So I would look at like Q4KM. Ignore Q4, that's quite an old thing and it's not as good. So Q4KM, and if you're really trying to squeeze it down, like look at the IQ4 ones. And then this is the one I'm using here. I'm using the Q3KP. You download just the weights here in .GGUF, and then you get the mmprod here for vision if you need it. Whilst that's building, I've just opened another instance of OpenCode. where I'll update Nanobot. So I've explained that I previously installed it via UV, and I want it to pull from the latest commit rather than the release, just because it's slightly more up to date and I want to work with basically the bleeding edge version of it. I also put in the prompt just to not touch the .nanobot workspace folders. So I have like this here. I don't want it to change this because between updates nothing is really changed. It just contains all like the memory MD, the heartbeat in there, etc. The system prompts. Should have finished, yeah. So I pulled the latest commit, reinstalled it via UV, preserved all my local stuff, and it's even preserved my local changes that I did. So I made some modifications to the transcription and the evaluator prompt. I didn't ask for it, but it's pretty good. If you see in the config, you can just put your local model in. So custom provider, and then that's my local host there on that llama port, and it's just an OpenAI endpoint. There's my local whisper, it's running in Docker, and my Seer XNG also running in Docker for web search. Nanobot, you can plug in any model, you just use the API. So you can use OpenRouter for like GPT, Claude, or any local model you have. We'll check back and see what happened with llama.cpp. Build completed successfully, and we should be able to bring it up. Let's just check the status, see if it's running. Okay, it's all good, all active. And then we can check on here. The web server is up. And here we are, 40 tokens a second on an empty context, not too bad. And I'll just show you the systemd config. This setting it up as a system service is something that I just told the agent to do, and it did it. And then I just tweaked the parameters a little bit. This just makes it run every time my computer starts up, so I don't have to keep manually starting it myself. It will auto restart on failure, etc. Some important stuff is where the model is, the mmproj file, which is what enables it to have vision to see images. All the layers running on GPU, 64K context, only one user. This is the port it's running on, which is just the llama one. Since my last video, I did switch to Q4 KMV cache. I was running 32K and it was just too small to actually do much agentic work with. So Q4 lets me double it, and then I fit 64K. It's a bit better. I would still like a bit more ideally, because after a couple like tool calls and skills used, it can fill up. This is probably the lowest I would push it to, though I've not had any issues. I don't think maybe 64K is not enough to see the issues with it, or maybe my tasks are just not requiring that much accuracy with the context. So it's been good for me anyway. So I'll just leave it like that. Flash attention, keep it on if you have an NVIDIA GPU. Reasoning, I turn it off just because I want quick answers and I'm not doing anything reasoning intensive. It's just not worth the trade-off for me, just for like controlling my computer and running a few skills. These are the recommended settings for Qwen 3.6. So for the sampling parameters, temperature affects the randomness of the output. Top P and top K is just what tokens will allow to be used. It's just a way of cutting certain ones off. Present penalty and reduces repetition, and repeat penalty. Definitely use the ones that they give you on the Hugging Face page. So you'll see here. There's the thinking mode ones. There's the thinking mode for coding, and there's the instruct sampling parameters. So I'm just using the instruct ones there. I would recommend these unless you have an issue. So I actually skipped these ones because when I tried it, all the responses was just way too robotic, too much repetition. It just wasn't natural. And it was a bit weird. So I just took them off. Once everything is built, so I've already restarted llama.cpp, but I'll just restart my Nanobot here, just because it's been updated now. Just check the status of it as well, just to make sure everything's all good. Yep. And since we've already tested llama.cpp, we'll just quickly test Nanobot here. So just check it's up and running. And then I'll just finish off the conversation I was having. Okay, so we've got an error here. Yeah, so we're back. So what happened was there was the old Nanobot process was still running and holding up the port. So restarted it. It seems to be working in. So I'll just stop that and just resend it and we'll see if it works. Here's another test. Here we go. So you can see it's working. Electroplating. Right, working good. So basically that's everything that I wanted to show. So the setup is social repos, the model weights, service configs, local API. So the agent is here to just help speed up the process and saves you from just typing loads of commands and trying to figure out what's broken and what's not. It would do it all for you. It's not doing anything magic. It's just doing what a human would do but faster. And then once it's in place, that's all the hard part done there. So just update the models, you just change the file path and that's basically it. And then you ask the agent to update it for you. So that's the point. It's boring, but it's repeatable, and you have the power of the sun in your hands basically with these little models. Qwen 3.6, Gemma 4, running on gaming GPUs on your desktop.